Carmelo, in your short time on SmackDown, you continue to make waves. Tonight, you defeat Baron Corbin in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, which means you now advance to round 2 against the 14-time World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton. Has that set in yet?
I mean, Byron, I think you should be asking Randy if it's set in that he's going against the first-round draft pick Carmelo Hayes. I mean, 14 world titles. Wow, that's a lot. 14 is... So he's been here a long time. And I'm afraid maybe his best days are behind him. I mean, you got to look at it like this. Carmelo Hayes is the future. And that's where we're going. I mean, we can talk all day about all his accomplishments and all the years and all the time he's put in here in WWE. But we're not talking about that anymore, Byron. People are talking about the youth movement. People are talking about the future. And when they talk about the future, they don't just call it the future. They call it Carmelo Hayes era. They call it the him era. Listen, I was a first-round draft pick for a reason. And if you really want to go back and check the stats, I was picked before Randy Orton. And when I beat Randy Orton in the King of the Ring tournament, the 3 most dangerous letters in WWE won't be RKO. They'll be H-I-M.
Well, Carmelo, good luck against Randy Orton. If you do defeat the Viper, maybe indeed the Carmelo Hayes era will be in full swing.
Bianca, as we're seeing here right now, it seems like you may have injured your knee a bit. Do you think that's going to affect you in round 2?
No, seriously. Tonight was tough, but I didn't get to where I am by not going through a little something, and I went through a little something tonight, but I persevered, and I came through with the dub. We both did. We came through with 2 dubs tonight, so first round, tag team champs, we got this.
You did what you had to do.
Next question. I'm banged up.
Next question.
But I'm good. You see, I'm gear all messed up.
But you're good. That's
neck and my back.
Your neck and your back.
Well, that's definitely good to hear that you're feeling good. Now, I know you may have touched on it before, but there is a possibility that the 2 of you, as partners, could end up on the opposite side as opponents at some point in this tournament. Have you thought about how you'll handle that?
We're enjoying this dub. I don't know why everybody's bringing this up right now. Let us celebrate, enjoy ourselves, and when the time comes,
that time will come. It'll be fun, but we're not going to talk about that.
All right.
Yes, we've thought about it because we've been asked it 50 times tonight. But
1 times.
You the one. We're going to celebrate tonight.
Yes.
Well, before you do, I do have to ask Nia Jax. She's been known to be one of the most dominant superstars in WWE of all time. But you've definitely shown your dominance since you've arrived to WWE. How do you think you're going to prepare for her physically and mentally?
I think Nia's great. She's phenomenal. But I'm Jade Cargill. And I'm going to go in there and prove people why I'm here and why I'm going to, along with the EST, take over the entire women's division.
Nia, it's always a pleasure to be joined by you. Tonight on SmackDown, the pieces kind of came together in a massive way. You defeated Naomi in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament, and we also witnessed Jade Cargill defeat Piper Niven in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament, which, if you're doing the math, means that next week, round 2, for the first time ever, you go one-on-one with Jade Cargill. And I got to ask, are you ready for the storm?
Am I ready for the storm? Look, I'll give it to Jade. She's come here. She's made a statement. She's now the new tag team champions. That's great. But I'm the irresistible force, Byron. The question is she ready for the irresistible force? Byron, you know me better. You've known me for a long time. You should be able to answer this question. Is she ready for the irresistible force? Ah! You disgust me.
A little unnecessary.